5:30. It's Thursday the 4th of May. We're just doing a daily analysis for the British pound. So if we go on to the daily, we can see that we are in a uptrend still very bullish. We're right in the middle of this uptrend here, moving closer to the 4 hour. We can see this uptrend here broken down a little bit further. We've kind of pierced through this section here, which, to be honest, is demand. And so we can see this candle coming down. It's probably going to touch this and then, go back up. That's kind of what we're looking at. But you kind of have to go all the way over to the other side to see where, if we can zoom out, over to here, these two touching here, to see the next area of demand. I can't see anything else. Does that there perhaps? Is that above? It's right on it. So it pretty much right where it touched there, and then we can double that up and go there. So that's kind of our two areas that we're dealing with. If we zoom back in, you can see that is supply and supply. So what am I expecting from the direction that it's been going in for the last couple of hours? I'm expecting kind of this action. Try that again. It coming down into this area of supply, coming down, and then once it hits this, it will come back and return. So if we come closer, it almost looks further away, doesn't it? Basically more of the same. We'll just zoom right in on the 1 hour. So same thing really, coming down to this area here and then pushing back up. That's kind of the direction that we're looking at today. Whether that does actually happen or whether it pushes all the way through, kind of comes down here. This is the next area of supply, and so we can quite easily trust that it's going to touch this here, and this is a high probability trade to come back up. So yeah, just something to look forward to today. If we go to the 1 minute, this is kind of the action. So very quickly yesterday, it basically touched exactly where we wanted to get in, which was good. And so hopefully we can recreate that today. So I've got my two levels of demand here, and I'm hoping to layer in, so just here and here. And so if we line that up with, hopefully we can get to that, which looks to be this here. So this is just the tip, and just below that, so yeah, and then again through the median, and then at the base of that. So a couple of high probability trades here, hopefully. So if we go to MT5, that is basically where my current two trades are, is right here. We can see that it's going back to the median, and it might do that all night, but if it doesn't, that's kind of the action we're looking at, for it to return, dip into this, and then come back to here. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at tonight. Very quickly we can go to gold. Kind of not trading gold just because of how quickly it's moving in the New York session. It's not really flowing for us at the moment, but it got very close to all-time highs last night. So essentially, we can see this action here that it just absolutely skyrocketed, came back, and then we kind of predicted that once it came down to this section that it would go up, and it did exactly that, except it never came down to this area here for us to get in. So I wasn't in any trades. It's really hard to predict gold at the moment. It is moving a lot slower. We can see this was a nice trade here if I did get in. It's hard to trust it, to be honest. So we're kind of just observing more than trading, and just happy to see this interest of is it going to hit this all-time high. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, that's me for the night. Have a good one. Thanks.